moment to notice how your back feels, how your spine feels. Allow the shoulders to open. Extend your legs fully. Reach with the arms behind you, lengthening through the entire body. And release. Gently bring both of the knees into the chest and hug them, holding them from behind your thighs. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, bring your forehead to the knees. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. And relax. Rock yourself from side to side a couple of times, releasing tension from your lower back. Place your hands over the kneecaps and let your knees circle one direction. And then let them circle the other direction. Lower your feet flat to the pad. Notice the bottom of your feet touching the mat. And make sure that the toes are pointing the same way as the knees. And then gently begin to rock your hips back and forth and back and forth. Allowing your lower back to press up against the pad. Allowing your hips to softly tilt in a consistent motion. Once your lower back is pressed up against the pad, peel yourself off about halfway, opening the front of your body onto a bridge. And lower yourself back down. We're going to start with the first exercise, and this is going to begin with the knees bent, one leg fully extended, and we're going to lift that leg up and down, flexing the foot to the top and pointing the foot towards the bottom. So scooping it up and lowering it back down. Allow the leg to fully be activated. Nice and slow from the top with control towards the bottom. 12 to 15. Pulling in the muscles from your waist to maintain your placement. Next time your leg is up, keep it up and leave it about the height of your other knee. So it's not completely in front of you, but parallel to your other leg. And then from here, you're gonna open the leg sideways, just about a 45-degree angle. So you open to the side with control, activating the muscles outside of your hip. The other leg is very firm and very steady. Once you have those 12 to 15, bring yourself back into the center. Cross that same leg over the knee, over the thigh, to give yourself a gentle stretch through the glute and hip. Bring your arms to the floor, palms facing down, and lift your bottom foot. Nice and steady. Bring your awareness to your middle. Keep your shoulders open. Allow your breath to be consistent. As soon as you touch the floor, bring that leg back up. And release. Lower the foot. Extend both of your legs fully to stretch them. Bend the knees again. It should be fairly easy to identify the leg that hasn't gone yet. So go ahead and extend it and lift up and down. Remembering to flex the foot on the way up and point the toes on the other way. Up and down with control. No rush. Use that inner thigh to maintain the alignment through the leg. Keep your head looking up. Use the awareness of your belly. Once you're done, stay up about the alignment of the other knee. We're gonna open 45 and that's it. If you have to do less, do less. But in here the leg is opening up while maintaining the same height as the other knee. Connect with the muscles that are being activated here. Squeeze through the inner thigh as you bring the leg back and through the outer thigh. Once you're done, lower the leg, crossing the foot over the thigh. Giving yourself that gentle stretch, allow the foot to come off the floor. Keep your head looking up. Use your breathing. And steady to the bottom. Once you're done, go ahead and release. And then bringing both of your knees into the chest. Open your arms up to the side and let both legs go to the right as you look to the left. Take a deep breath, and on the exhalation, go fully across the other way. The arms open. Inhale. Exhale, come back onto the center. Lower the foot to the pad. So those are going to be our 3 exercises. We're going to go ahead and repeat them. If you would like a challenge, you can put yourself up on the roller, or if you have them, you can use ankle weights to add additional intensity to it. If you're gonna be on the roller, you're gonna use the entire roller along your spine. So starting with the leg lift, flex the foot and lift up and down. Now on your way down, point the toes. On your way up, flex. And go as high as you can control it, but keeping the hips touching the floor. And as low as your lower back allows you to. That could be all the way down to the floor. 12 to 15, nice and steady. Squeeze the front of that thigh. Once you're done, go ahead and stay up, lining up the leg with the other knee. And then begin to open to the side and back in. Just enough to challenge yourself. It shouldn't really be more than 45. Keep your hips even. Continue. Good, very good, Tina. Nice, Rana. Once you're done, cross the foot over the thigh, press the palms to the floor, and lift that foot up and off the floor. Utilize the lower abdominals here. Remember to pull them in and not push them out. Back flat up against the pad. As soon as you touch, it's time to come up. Release, and let's do the other leg. Always position yourself onto the other side. Extend the leg, lift, and lower back down. With control, flexing on the way up, pointing on the way down, truly articulating through the entire limb. So from your hip socket all the way to your toes. Pull in from that belly. Keep your head in alignment. Allow your breath to be consistent. Once you're up, stay up, and then gently open. Lining up that leg. Keep yourself consistent on the hips. Squeeze through the inner thigh as you come back in. And once done, cross the foot over the thigh and lift the bottom leg. Good, Carolina. Where are your ankle weights, Carolina? Not today? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can stay on the roller. Once you're done, go ahead and extend both legs. Feel the openness through the front of the hips. Rotate the legs out a little bit, so let them go out to the outside. Bring the knee into the chest and then come fully across the body. Opening up the arms. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, bring yourself back in. And we'll do the other side. The other knee comes into the chest and go across the body. Our second sequence is going to start us up on a butterfly position. So allow your legs to go out to the outside. Notice the stretch. Bring the awareness into your center, and you're going to press your hips up and off the floor while maintaining your butterfly pose. Squeeze through your bottom. Keep your head looking up. The feet firmly press up against one another. Once you are done with those 12 to 15, go ahead and lower yourself. Bring the legs in and release. Here we're going to cross one foot, one leg over the thigh. So crossing one leg over the thigh, squeezing nice and smoothly. From this position, you're going to lift your legs up and off the floor. We're going to do 8 times with one of the legs crossed over before we switch. Once you have the 8, go ahead and cross the other leg and lift. One side may be a little more willing than the other on the crisscross. And 8, and relax. From here, using your block in between your inner knees, engaging the inner thighs, you're going to place the hands along the bottom of your thighs, and you're going to slide yourself up, hold it, and lower yourself back down. So this is just a regular crunch with the awareness of your inner thighs. So up. Keep your neck in alignment, looking up. Use the lower belly and upper belly as well. Avoid tensing the neck. And relax once you have those 12 to 15. So we're going to start from the top. Now, for your additional resistance, you can use the resistance band to create that connection between the upper and lower body. The resistance band comes on top. You squeeze through your first finger and thumb, lining it up with your chest. You press your hips up against one another, and you lift your hips in that butterfly pose. Firmly press the feet, because the pressure from the feet up against each other is the same as when you're standing along the floor. So creating that connection with the insertion of the muscle from the hip all the way to the foot. Once you have your repetitions, go ahead and release. bring the legs close back in, crossing one leg over the other, lifting and lowering. 8 of them on one side with control. Always minding your alignment and your posture. Release, and 8 of them on the other side. Very good. And release. Place the block in between the inner knees. Place the hands along the hips and slide yourself up, hold, and lower. And again, slide up, hold, and lower. And continue at your own pace here, following your breath. Exhaling on the way up. And once you're done, go ahead and release. From here, we're going to roll onto the hands and knees. Once you're on your hands and knees, you're going to sit back onto the heels, walking the fingertips out as far as they can go. You're going to press the palms firmly down, giving yourself a big stretch here. Press the palms and come up onto the hands and knees. Rounding through your back a few times. We're going to stay on the floor, so if you're not up yet, Tina, go ahead and stay down. We're going to go all the way down to the belly. We're going to place the forehead down. And we'll begin lifting one leg from the hip, nice and straight. Avoid any tension through the upper back. Once you're done, go ahead and do your other side. So forehead is down and lift. Lifting while maintaining the hips even and square. So don't tilt through your hips. Once you're done, go ahead and bend both knees and gently rock from side to side. Come back onto the center. You're going to let your forehead touch the mat. Bring your arms to the side, right to the side of your body, with the palms facing up. From here, you're going to lift the head, lift the torso, and lower back down. And again, up and lower back down. With control, If this is too much, you can use the hands to help you support yourself up. Not so much to push as to help you support the torso. Once you are done, go ahead and relax. Tilt your head to one side. And relax to the other side. Rolling yourself over, extending one leg and keeping the top one bent onto the inside of your knee. The hand in front for balance. We're gonna lift that bottom leg. Avoid tilting all over the place. If placing the leg at the top makes you unstable, let the foot come down to the floor. So the leg at the top is just giving you additional resistance. Very good. And once you're done, release and do the other side. Placing yourself properly, bringing the foot in and lift. Allow the shoulders to stay down. Squeeze through your inner thigh. And once you're done, go ahead and release. So those are going to be the 3 exercises. If you have the ankle weights to use, and ideally your ankle weights should be under 5 pounds. The ones I'm wearing today are 2.5. So there's no need to have them be extremely heavy. You just want a little bit of extra resistance. You are face down, lift one leg as high as you can keep your hips even and pressed up against the pad. Squeeze through the back of the thigh. Once you're ready to switch, go ahead and do the other side. Let your breath be consistent here. Don't hold your breath. And release. Bring the arms to the side of the body or the hands under the shoulders. Pick up your head and lower yourself back down. Again, if you need the support of your hands, go ahead. Nice and steady. No rush on the way up. Control it on the way down. Once you're done, roll over to the side. Extending your bottom arm, placing the foot onto the inside or to the floor. Lift your bottom leg. Very good, Tina. Nice, Carolina. Relax the head. Really squeeze through that inner thigh. Once you're done, go ahead, release, and do the other side. Placing your foot onto the inside or behind you. Good. Once done, go ahead and relax. Push yourself up onto your hands and knees and reach out for your roller. We will roll the front of the thighs. So when you're ready, come up to your forearms and roll back and forward. Pulling in from your waist, so your lower back should not be swaying. Even though the roller is to give us tension release, that doesn't mean the rest of the body is not working. Bend the knees and see if that's doable for you. Once you're ready, come up onto the lower part of the legs. And you're gonna hold your hands in front, allowing the roller to go back and forth. And then you're gonna sit back onto a child pose here. When ready, go over to the side. Use your top leg to support you as you pedal through. Both legs can be on top if you want to. And then do the other side. I hope this is getting better for you, Rana. As you're rolling back and forward, identify what parts are tight and spend a moment longer over that part. Once ready, go on to the glutes. So, letting your hips tilting over to one side. Tilting over to the other side. So you dig in a little deeper. Doing the back of the thighs. And when you're ready, let's go on to the upper middle back. Holding your head. letting yourself go back and forth. And come back to a seated position. From the seated position, you're going to use your block in between the inner knees. You're going to bring your hands behind you. Your feet are nice and flat. The fingertips are facing your hips, so the fingertips are coming towards the body. We're going to press up and back down. Up and back down. So the work comes from the feet pressing down, the hamstrings, the back of your thighs becoming activated, and the glutes. The hands are there for support and balance, but they're not what's pressing us up. Once you're done, go ahead and lower yourself. And next time you're down, stay down. Go ahead and release all the items. Crisscross your legs, seated position. Inhale the arms to the top and exhale, stretch to one side. Inhale, exhale, stretch to the other side. Inhale, exhale, come on up. Turn and look behind you. Look past your shoulder. Take a deep breath and turn and look the other way. Come back onto the center. Extend one leg out in front of you, the other foot is in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach to the front. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms to the side and turn and look behind you. Look past your shoulder. And come back onto the middle. Do the other side, the other leg extends. The other foot is in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach forward. Relax the head, relax the neck. Inhale. Exhale, arms up. Arms to the side. Turn and look behind you. Look up. Come back onto the center. Tuck the chin to the chest. Let the head go. Come back in the middle. Look up. Open the front of your throat. And release. And we are done for today.